You should watch this video if you want to find out how good the Honor 9 camera is. You can also watch the review of this beautiful phone on our channel. We didn't pay too much attention to the camera performance. So let's see the specs for the cameras and move on with the photo and video samples. The front camera is an 8 megapixel sensor with f2.0 aperture and Full HD video recording at 30 fps. On the back, we have two 12 megapixel lenses with f2.2 aperture, dual LED flash, hybrid zoom, autofocus and 4K video recording at 30 fps. The camera app is full of features just like on every Huawei phone these days. This is a perfect phone for those who like to play with all the modes and options. Let's see the samples now, starting with the front camera video. The light was pretty harsh, but there are no crashed shadows or blown out highlights here. The image is sharp and pretty well stabilized, so vlogging is not a problem with this phone. Back camera also has solid stabilization. It's a bit darker than the front camera, the colors are true to life, the video is sharp without too much artifacts. Slow motion video is decent at 120 fps with Full HD or 720p at 240 fps. For photos, let's start with the selfies. You have the bokeh effect and the beauty mode available, and the photos come out pretty well, but even with the beauty effect off, the face is still a bit processed. I was moving while taking this selfie, but the photo is okay. The blurring of the background is not the most precise and the lens flare kinda ruined the photo, but the sun was very bright in the background. The wide aperture mode works better for the main camera. With the right scenery and the good lighting, photos look amazing. This one is not as good, but I was walking while taking this photo. This mode doesn't just work for portraits, and you can adjust the amount of blur before and after taking the photo. Some might argue that the zoom lens is a better option than the monochrome that Huawei uses, but the amount of details, the contrast, the tone, the artistic look of these black and white photos is just amazing. And there is a hybrid zoom option available which works pretty well. So another plus for Huawei. The dynamic range is very good and the colors are not oversaturated, also not flat, but pretty natural looking. In a completely dark room, you can barely see me in the left photo, but on the right, I used a screen flash and the photo I got is pretty good for the given scenario. For the main camera, the situation is similar. The LED flash does the job, but I prefer to use the Pro mode and play with the exposure to get some great shots in very dark situations. Only your creativity is the limit. Let me just mention the 3D panorama mode, which is a nice way to have fun, for example with VR glasses. Otherwise, 2D panoramas are enough for me. And that, my friends, conclude this camera review and this year's videos. See you in 2018 and happy holidays!